Welcome to the Namibia Oil and Gas Podcast, your weekly gateway to the latest news and developments shaping Namibia's dynamic oil and gas sector. It's Friday, 21st March 2025, and I am Taniel Tokoses.
And I'm Kobus Taser.
With the latest news, updates, and insights from the Namibia oil and gas industry. Before we dive in, we'd like to take a moment to wish Namibia a happy 35th Independence Day. Today we celebrate 35 years of resilience, growth, and progress as a nation. As Namibia continues to expand its footprint in the global energy landscape, we honor the spirit of independence that drives innovation and opportunity in the oil and gas sector. Let's dive right in. This week's top headlines.
Youth in Oil and Gas Summit 2025. Drilling into the future.
HyIron's breakthrough. Namibia's first green hydrogen production.
Sintana Energy seeks new farming partner for PEL 87.
Woodside's withdrawal from Namibia's Orange Basin block.
Newrest consolidates its position as a global leader in remote site management.
Namibia's oil and gas industry is evolving. Are you ready to lead the way? RD Namibia Energy Consultancy is your trusted partner in natural resources media management, data analytics, and stakeholder engagement. We're building a first-of-its-kind resource hub, shaping the future with cutting-edge digital assets. Whether you're a local enterprise or an international investor, now is the time to connect. Partner with RD and navigate Namibia's energy sector with confidence. Visit www.namibiaoilandgas.com today.
First up, following its groundbreaking debut in 2024, the Youth in Oil and Gas Summit is back for a second edition, scheduled at the Walvis Bay Town Hall for 25 to 26 July 2025. Themed Drilling into the Future, Empowering Youth in Namibia's Oil and Gas Revolution, the summit aims to solidify its reputation as the premier youth-focused event in Namibia's energy industry. This year's summit has secured a significant endorsement from the African Energy Chamber. AEC's Executive Chairman, NJ Aok, highlighted the summit's crucial role in shaping Africa's future energy leaders, calling it a must-attend for young professionals. Founded by Justina Erastus, the event will feature global industry leaders, panel discussions, and high-impact networking opportunities. With over 600 attendees in 2024, the 2025 summit is set to be bigger, bridging the gap between aspiring energy professionals and the evolving oil and gas sector. Ms. Erastus had this to say as the founder and convener of the summit.
Hi there, my name is Justina Erastus. I'm the founder and convener of the Youth in Oil and Gas Summit. I'm happy to share and announce that the Youth in Oil and Gas Summit has received official endorsement from the African Energy Chamber. This endorsement is more than just recognition. It is a testament to the credibility, the impact, and the strategic importance of this platform, especially when it comes to shaping the future of Africa's energy sector. With the backing and the support of the African Energy Chamber, we reaffirm our commitment to positioning this platform as the premier bridge between young professionals and the oil and gas industry. Our mission is clear. We aim to equip the next generation with knowledge, the opportunities, and the connections that will enable them to take charge of Africa's energy revolution. Join us as we drill into the future at the second edition of the Youth in Oil and Gas Summit that is taking place on the 25th and the 26th of July at the Walvis Bay Town Hall here in Walvis Bay, Namibia. We call on all oil and gas operators, investors, policymakers, industry leaders, young professionals, and students to be a part of this groundbreaking event. Let's build a future where young professionals are at the heart of Africa's energy transformation. See you there.
Moving into the green energy space, Namibia has hit a major milestone. On the 12th of March 2025, HyIron's Oshivela plant successfully produced its first green hydrogen. This marks as a historic step for the country's green industrialization ambitions, setting the foundation for a sustainable energy future. At the heart of this success is a 12 MW electrolyzer, the largest of its kind in Southern Africa, operating within HyIron smart microgrid. The project has been a collective effort with over 60 Namibian SMEs playing a critical role in its development. International partners including Peric Hydrogen Systems and the German Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs also provided invaluable support. This facility, built in less than a year, is now a beacon of efficiency and collaboration, positioning Namibia as a key player in the global green hydrogen economy.
Sintana Energy has announced that Woodside Energy will not be exercising its farm-in option for Petroleum Exploration License 87, leaving a prime opportunity for a new investor to step in. PEL 87, covering blocks 2713A and 2713B, has shown immense potential, with seismic data revealing promising intra-Saturn leads and prospects. With Woodside opting out before the May 18, 2025 deadline, Pan-Continental Energy, Custis Investments, and Namcor are now working to secure a new farm-in partner. Industry experts believe that with the extensive data already available, PEL 87 remains a highly attractive investment in the Orange Basin's growing portfolio.
Woodside Energy has officially stepped away from its farm-in option for the PEL 87 block. Initially entering into the agreement in 2023, Woodside had the chance to acquire a 56% participating interest, but has now opted to exit before the option's expiration date in May 2025. While this may seem like a setback, it also presents as a fresh opportunity for other energy players. The Orange Basin has already demonstrated significant potential with its seismic data, making PEL 87 a sought-after asset. Castor's Investment and Sintana Energy are now leveraging their networks to attract super majors and energy leaders to fill the investment gap. With drilling operations still in the pipeline, all eyes are on who will step up next in Namibia's growing offshore oil and gas scene.
Newrest has solidified its position as a global leader in remote site management, expanding its presence in the energy and mining sectors through strategic acquisitions and growth in 2024. With operations across Africa, the Middle East, Asia, and Latin America, the company provides essential services such as accommodation, catering, maintenance, and leisure management in remote locations. A key milestone was the acquisition of Compass Group's operations in Chile, Colombia, and Mexico, adding 15,000 employees and over 600 million euros in revenue, further strengthening its footprint in the Latin American mining industry. Newrest also continues to expand in emerging markets like Ghana, Zambia, Uganda, Suriname, and Namibia. The company's credibility is reinforced by its partnerships with major players in the mining, oil, and gas industries, including Anglo American, ExxonMobil, Chevron, Total Energies, and SBM. Key projects include managing remote sites for Chevron's offshore field in Cabinda and Anglo American's mining operations in Peru and Chile. Committed to safety and quality, Newrest ensures tailored solutions for its clients. President Olivier Sadran emphasized the company's dedication to meeting the most demanding challenges and expressed enthusiasm for future projects in 2025.
Are you attending the Namibian International Energy Conference from the 23rd to the 25th of April in Windhoek, Namibia? Would you or your organization like to feature on a special edition of the Namibia Oil and Gas podcast? Share insights, expertise, and perspectives on Namibia's fast-developing energy sector. Secure your spot now. Email info@namibiaoilandgas.com to be part of the conversation shaping the future of energy. namibiaoilandgas.com, the only platform for oil and gas news and information.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Namibia Oil and Gas Podcast. If you would like to contribute with news and information, please contact us at info@namibiaoilandgas.com. For more news, information, resources, and updates of the week, visit www.namibiaoilandgas.com. Join us next time as we continue to explore the top stories driving Namibia's energy future.